Hi everyone, we are going to look into a reading. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through, what messages, information and clarity is coming through for you. So this is for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. This is a sign in itself that there is something here for you, I feel. And we are going to look into the reading and see what's coming through. And I just wanted to mention a few things to start with. So for example, if you would like to win a free reading with me, all information is in the description box below on how you can enter. The free reading giveaway is also listed. Oh yeah, that's literally what I just mentioned. The private readings are listed down below as well. And on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, there's also black magic energy removal, healing work, prayers, and so much more, which you can check out. There is also the there's the healing work, prayers, and there's also the intention items, which thousands of people have seen results with. So definitely check those out if you are interested. Everything is there. These have thousands of 5-star reviews. They're handmade, meditated with and sage. There's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, embellished patches, which you can keep around you, put under your pillow for various different intentions. And they are very special candles, crystals, sage bundles, etc. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the reading brings you. Got the Fool with the 10 of Cups. Wow, look at that, 2 aces came out together. That is pretty incredible. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Someone here has been through it, okay? You have been through it, and you've just always thought to yourself that a new beginning, it possibly can't give you the happiness that you want. You know, moving forward with your life can't possibly give you more. I feel like a lot of you are stuck on a situation right now that isn't really giving to you. It's not making you happy, it's not giving you fulfillment, it's not giving you the kind of joy that you want in life, it's not really giving you that enthusiasm, motivation, fulfillment, and confidence. It's just holding you back, you know? You always have to feel like, oh, I can't say this, and I can't do this, and I have to be this way, and I can't be that way, and it just really knocks at your confidence and makes you feel like you can't really do anything right, you know? And I think that a lot of you are scared. You're scared to move forward. You're scared to move out, and you're scared to move on. That is exactly what I'm seeing, but trust me on this one. That fear that you have is of the unknown, right? You're scared because you're scared that if you move forward, like nothing else will ever transpire. What if things get worse, right? That's the general fear that you have, is what if things are 10 times worse than they are right now? The thing is that obviously you have to trust your own situation, you have to trust the universe, but it's in that faith that you have. You know, if you don't have that faith, then obviously your energy is attracting that negative energy as well, you know, because fear creates more fear, it generates more fear, it attracts more fear. But when you let go and you move forward, say for example, some of you are stuck in a relationship or a job that you don't like, or a situation, you know, you don't like. Leaving can temporarily bring upon sometimes regret. It can bring upon sometimes a sense of like, oh my God, I'm not going to get anything better. But that's because right in that moment, you haven't got that better situation, right? The better situation I see here will come into your life once you take a leap of faith, but you're okay with your current situation. Now, this screams to me law of attraction, okay? Because that's exactly what it is. When you know what you want, but then you let go of circumstances that don't serve you, that's actually when those particular circumstances, A, could either start to serve you more in the future, or B, a better circumstance can come your way as a whole. And that's exactly what it is. But in between that time of like letting go and then the new thing coming, or the thing from the past coming, you might be by yourself. You might not like your situation. You might be lonely. But it's about adapting to it. It's about being okay within yourself. It's about taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, being okay within yourself. That then actually, with the universal energies, allows you to manifest what it is that you want. You have to be comfortable with yourself, you know, self-love, not being codependent. And that's when everything for your highest good manifests. And that's why so many people say, it's just an example, okay? That's why so many people say like, oh, you know, I was in this really like terrible relationship. I wasn't really getting what I wanted, but then I moved forward and it was scary. I didn't know what the future held. I didn't know whether I was going to be okay by myself. I was scared. I was hurt. I was broken. But then I loved myself. I took care of myself. I put myself first. And then the love of my life came into my life, but it only happens once I love myself. There you go. Okay. It's a very like specific message. It's one that's difficult to digest. I completely understand. It's not an easy one, but basically what this reading is trying to tell you is, if you trust your path, if you trust yourself, if you trust the universe and you trust new energies, you could be really surprised as to what comes into your life. But make no mistake, okay? It may not be easy in the beginning. That's okay. It's not supposed to be, you know? You might feel lonely. But guess what? It's better to be lonely. It's better to be by yourself, okay? And to like love yourself, put yourself first, than be lonely in the company of others that don't respect you. Repeat after me. It is better to be by yourself and to love yourself than to be in the company of those that don't respect you, love you, treat you right, because that in the long term only makes you really lonely. That is worse. Imagine being around people and still feeling lonely. That has to be one of the worst things. But if you are around yourself and you feel good within yourself, that is one of the best things. And you will then get what you want in return. You will attract that kind of energy back into your life in return, and that's amazing. Okay, so 8 of Swords. Yep, you may feel trapped, you may feel lonely right now, you may feel like life isn't really working out, but some of you have to have that faith. You know, you need to take that leap of faith for doing what's best for you. If you're always doing what's best for someone else, I mean, you're not really living your life, you're only living it for them. That's not how life works. That it just isn't. I know that came across as so blunt. I don't mean to be patronizing or blunt or anything. I want you to live your best life. You know, at the end of the day, I want you to be happy. I want you to feel good. I want you to feel fulfilled. If you don't feel that way, you know, like that's sad. That's sad. It's sad. I want you to be happy. Look at the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. I want you to have love, happiness, joy, you know, a career that makes you feel good. You know, I want you... let's just do that. I don't want you to be controlled and in a situation where you can't get out because you're so attached to someone to the point where you can't leave. You know, I know that there are situations like that are very toxic and it's so hard to break away from. You know, situations that are abusive, situations that are very challenging, you know, with people that like get stalked on, they get spied on. Yeah, it's crazy, you know. But a lot of you are on that verge of making this new decision. Are you going to choose yourself? That's what I want to know, because when you choose yourself, life will shape itself around you, universe will shape itself around you. The World card here shows, do you take care of yourself or revolve around yourself? I know it sounds selfish, you've got to do that at some point. Okay, because a lot of you have been always kind of trying to be there for others and make your relationships work to the detriment of yourself. It's been quite overwhelming. Put yourself first and you'll be so surprised. A lot of you will find that new friendships start to bloom for you. Okay, people start to really respect you a lot more. Not that you never respected yourself, okay, but the more you put yourself first, you will find, because you're not the kind of person that has such a strong ego. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Your ego isn't through the roof like some other people. It isn't. You have a lot of empathy, and because of that you find it very hard to have, you know, let's say a healthy sense of pride, okay? And essentially put yourself first, take care of yourself, and you'll be really surprised as to what starts to happen. Old situations that were really toxic, very bad for you, will start to fall away. And yes, you can feel a little bit, you know, by yourself, but then better situations come your way. You honestly, I feel here someone needs to hear this, because this is a very specific reading and it's not an easy one to start. It's not easy, okay? Gosh, you know, sometimes I do readings, I'm like, oh my gosh, is that message way too blunt to the point where, you know, it could really make someone like break down? I mean, I really hope not, but I think that the good thing with like emotions and when you feel extremely emotional, because I know that a lot of you will watch this and feel really emotional about your situation, is that it causes like purging, you know, you release a lot of that kind of energy that was built up, and maybe that can be very healthy and healing as well. What did I say at the very, very beginning? When you choose you, past situations can come back around but be healthier for you. Okay, if you're in a situation right now that is not good, it doesn't mean that, you know, if you quit your job or you leave your current person, let's say, or if the person isn't even being that great to you, that they can't come back around in the future. It can happen. I know many people who have quit a job and then, you know, 2-3 years later, gone back to that same job, and it's been 10 times better. It has happened. I'm not saying that all of you are going to go back to your old situations. I'm saying that a lot of you will go to new situations that will unfold for you. But you got to trust the path. You got to trust yourself. You got to trust your, like, where you are in life, because ultimately that's the most important thing. All right. So I really hope this helped you and gave you lots of clarity. Yes, this situation can happen, but it's about putting yourself first. You know, I keep saying the word "you know" a lot. You probably know this already, but if you watch my readings, you'll know that I speak a lot about moving forward, taking care of yourself, and then boom, people from the past come back around. Similar situation. It's when you're not waiting that things start to come together for you. They start to progress for you. They start to move forward for you. So let me know in the comment section below. Your affirmation is I choose myself. Okay, so comment it down below and I will see you all very soon. Okay, you do make these people feel very blessed, but sometimes people learn later than others. I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day. So check out the description box below if you would like to, and I will see you all very soon. Bye everyone.